Hello, 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 hello. Try to get this camera up here where y'all ain't sitting and looking up my face all night. I can keep remembering to look at the camera. Hello, hello, hello. Got up here and forgot to write names down on the prize wheel. What's up, Justin Fishing Fetish? What's going on, buddy? K and B. Give me just a second. I'm right here on the wheel. Catfish Therapy. Welcome to the house, buddy. Welcome to the house. Let's see here. Let me write some names down. Big Nasty, Christian Phillips. Y'all talk amongst yourselves for a second while I write some names down on this prize wheel. And I'll be right with you. I'll be right with you in a second. Oh, there's a bunch of you in here. Glenn. Justin Fishing Fetish. Stephanie. PD. Dustin. Big Nasty's in here. Dwayne. What's going on, guys? Team Wampus Cat. Just a Tip Fishing. Catfish Therapy. Oh, we got a lot of them. Just a second, guys. I forgot to come up here and write the names down on this wheel. Be right with you. Lightning Bug. Catfish Bill. Twerking Monkey. Alright, guys. 21 people. No thumbs up yet. Team Keeping It Real. What's going on, Richard? Oh, let's see. I'll be right with y'all just a second. Give me just a second. Sorry about this. Okay. That pen ain't wanting to write. That's good. Just slung white paint all over me and everything else. Son of a gun. Let's see. What's up, Scott Newton? Fishing with Big Nasty. Yeah, I just slung paint pen all over me and my jacket. Jimmy Woodard. What's going on, guys? And I got one more. PD. Alright, guys. Why it's gonna kill me? I just slow white paint all over everything. How's everybody doing? Mountain Way. Woo, we got a house full tonight. 25 already. Chunky. What's going on, L. Stan? Glad you're coming in the house. PD. Yeah, it's cold here in North Carolina, but it ain't like it is up north, buddy. They getting them -degree weather. They can have all of that. They sure can. They can have all of that. Let me pull up down here so I can see what's going on. Turn my volume down. Because I get to looking at the camera the wrong way and not looking at y'all. What's up, Kentucky? -4, -3. Oh, you see, y'all can have all of that. Y'all can have all of that. That's crazy weather, buddy. That's bone chilling weather. Bone chilling weather. Well, I hope everybody's having a decent day on Wednesday, hump day. We doing all right here, I guess. K&B's back in the house. What's up, Jeff Manning? Team really in the blues. Guys, I've been, what's up, Gabby Goose? I've been watching some YouTube how-to videos. Mr. Melhorn informed me that all of us need to watch some of them videos. They give out a lot of good information for things you might want to learn about your channel, whether you want to make it grow a whole lot or anything. Minus 55 last night. Yeah, Donald's uncle and aunt and cousins live up in Minnesota, and he said it's just unreal. He's in his 80s and he don't even get out. He don't even get out. It's crazy. Normally this time of year they in Florida, but his wife had to have some surgeries, so they ended up staying in Minnesota for the winter. This is the first year in probably 20 years they've been up there in the winter. So he don't like it. He said he'd rather be down in Florida, and I'm sure he was. It's what they call snowbirds. They fly south in the winter, which sounds smart to me, but I believe I'd stay south. Y'all went today and got skunked. Well, that's a little bit about what we're going to talk about tonight. Is for some reason nobody sent me any messages on the fishing info. So to give a fishing report for this month, and I think I might have said for next month. I didn't go back and watch the whole video from last week. Wonky donkey. That was a crazy video. So, and I might have said for next month that we're going to start it next month. But anyway, I didn't get no information. So with that being said, there's a little bit of information where people coming in. Oh, Buzztail, what's going on, buddy? How's that back feeling? I hope it's doing a lot better. Say Sinclair was nasty. Tell you, I wouldn't want to bet out on Lake Wiley today. The wind is absolutely whooping out here. That would have been murder trying to be out there on a pontoon boat. That sure would have been murder. Asked a question before we get started. Everybody that volunteered, Lena's not in here yet. She volunteered to be on the prize wheel. Hopefully she'll come in here in a little bit. But everybody that volunteered, I hadn't seen bottom dollar yet either. Christian's in here. Justin Fishing Fetish and PD's in here. What's up, New School? Irvin. Bill and Rice. Welcome to the news. Welcome to the feed, buddy. Yeah, we're gonna go over a few things tonight. We got a few future people that wants to be on the prize wheel for next month's spin. Sorry, I keep looking over here. I'm trying to watch the feed, and the camera's over on this side. Yeah, I hope everybody in here is gonna make it to the Catfish Conference. Me and Wampus Cat Justin Lefford plan on being there. But before I get off of what I was talking about a second ago, Dita recommended that I watch some YouTube how-to videos. And I was watching a couple today, and I come across some that was talking about guys that use their name in their channel name. Said that that's a no-no, that you need to go in and change your name to something else. To take your full name off of it. It's fine to use one name like your first name or something like that, but do not use your full name, your first and last name. For some reason, people are starting to go to YouTube and drawing people's names off of it, watching some of the videos, figuring out where they're at, and when they do that, if they can figure out what county or town and state that you're in, they start to use YouTube to steal identities. I knew it would happen sooner or later. You know, you can't control a bunch of freaking thieves. So I figured I'd just share that information with y'all. Quite a few of you do use your name in your YouTube channel. Yeah, people are just, it's amazing. They don't want to go out and make an honest living. They want to try to steal it off somebody else that is making an honest living, and it's sad. It is really, really sad. So, you know, with that being said, guys, just be safe. Try not to give out too much information in your videos, your live feeds, if you can, because it really puts yourself in danger. Yes. Said he can't get blood out of a turnip. Well, you know, it don't matter. They're not going to sit out there and run up credit cards in your name or whatever and really screw up your future. Yeah, Hillbilly, it's yeah, they can have my debt too, that's for sure. I don't know. It's crazy. This world's crazy. Thieves and everything else that's going on, I don't understand it. We just got to stand up for what's right, and let's start this off with saying God bless America, and God bless each and every one of you and your family. And I do hope that you are doing good. I had the privilege of talking with Tracy from Lightning Buzz tonight for a little bit. I enjoyed that, Tracy. I appreciate the conversation. I take to heart what you got to say. All right, with that being said, I'm still waiting on some fishing reports for next month. I hear you, Dustin. That's pretty smart. So next month, guys, please send me in the information. If your lake's froze over, just send me that information so I can pass it along. I mean, I know it's not much information as far as fishing. Kentucky, which post was that? I didn't have a whole lot of time to be on Facebook today, so I scanned through it, checked my site, a couple things, but I didn't. You'll have to remind me what it was on. Bill 66. I think you meant to say Bill 66. Nah, you got that right, Bill. That's whatever I got is closest to me what they'll meet, and there ain't no telling what that might be. No, Isaac, I don't do any kind of hunting. I do live out here in the woods. Mr. Gadget's in the house. We got 35 people in the house. Congratulations, everybody. We beat our record from last week. T. Mid Alexander, 37 people in the house. Congratulations, everybody. 38 and building. Lord have mercy. This show might be doing pretty good. Mr. Melhorn's in the house. Everybody going live tonight. Who else going live, Mr. Melhorn? Oh. Yeah, I guess it's a cold night. Everybody's in the house making daggum videos and having fun and sharing the daggum wealth and knowledge that each one of us share with catfishing and have for catfishing and the love of being outside. Catfish therapy. Trey Hodge in the house. Oh, we got a house full. Oh, we're going to hit 40, guys. Oh, we're going to hit 40. We had somebody to drop out. Okay. And one thing, I'm just about to 500 subs. Just about. And at 500, I will be doing a giveaway, guys. So, and gals, there's some ladies in here. Thank you for coming in the show. Right. Yep, Big Nasty, I'm just about there. Oh, we hit 40, everybody. We hit 40. We might have to do an extra spin tonight on the wheel. Are we going to hit 50 tonight? Are we going to hit 50 tonight? We'll see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this party started. we got everybody on the wheel, and I had a volunteer ask me to stay anonymous. And if a certain color on the wheel gets hit, as a little extra money goes to the honor guard. And I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Now, while you hit 200 subs, well, keep it digging, buddy. It takes time. I've been in a year and a half and just hit 500, or I ain't hit 500 yet, but I'm about there. So, you know, we'll just keep it going and just be yourself and enjoy doing what you're doing. That's all you can do is just enjoy doing what you're doing. We're back down to 36 people. We didn't stay at 40 long, but we did hit it. Yeah, Mountain Way digging, buddy. Enjoy doing what you're doing. Keep putting up videos, do a few live feeds, and it'll come. I enjoy it. I do it for the main reason because I enjoy meeting everybody that's on here. I appreciate everybody coming in and joining my live feeds, watching my videos. Come fish the tournament. I appreciate it. It's I think I've made a lot of friends on here, which has really surprised me. I never expected social media to introduce me to some real good people, but it has. I did through my gold mining site. I've made quite a few good friends on there that will be lifelong friends. And on here, I feel I've done the same thing. I got to turn this heat off. Excuse me, people. I'll be right back. Oh, I insulated this cabin so much it don't take it long to get warm in here. Real warm. So yeah, I want to thank each and every one of you for actually making me feel like family. That says a lot. What's up, George Cunningham? That means a lot to me and to my family, and I'm sure it does to my wife, knowing that I've actually got somebody to talk to besides the trees and the birds and the deer. And of course, we had a bunch of deer in the yard tonight. But tonight's show, I guess we're going to do not so much tackle as, what's up, Richard Shook? As I want to try to start doing a little talk about each month of fishing. What do you do January, February, March, all around the year of fishing? Because each month, like January was a tough month in North Carolina on a lot of the lakes. We had such an influx of water from the heavy rains and stuff that Wiley was tough. Dieter's been able to put some fish in the boat. A few others been able to put some fish, but it's been a struggle to put those fish in the boat. Yes, Matthew Anthony has been doing a lot of crappie fishing. He killed them the day before yesterday. He put 92 in the boat. He only kept 25, but they caught 92. So he wore the crappie out. They was able to catch some good sized crappie too. So yeah, a lot of people do a lot of crappie fishing when the catfishing slows down, especially the way, I guess, for the past 4 or 5 months, Lake Wiley has been real tough. You having a shad kill right now? So I don't know if our waters ever get really cold enough to have, we will not, I don't think we'll ever have a big shad kill. I'm sure we lose some shad, but I don't think our waters actually get quite that cold. From what I understand, it takes low 40s, high 30s to do a big shad kill. Not sure. I'm still learning also, guys. But with that being said, that's part of what I want to talk about. Wintertime catfishing. Preferred bait. Still high and running fast. What's bar? Okay. I know a lot of people use shad in the wintertime because they do have a shad kill. What's up, Trey? because of the shad kill off and die off. I know Matthew and quite a few more, probably Jeff, uses perch probably year round. But I was talking with Justin today, Wampus Cat. What's up, Wyatt Life? Give a shout out to Wyatt. I won one of his giveaways. He'll be sending it to me, and he had actually found an arrowhead and made a little shadow box for it. And y'all check out his channel, watching Ryder grow up and the rest of them grow up. There you go. So I won his his giveaway, and he's sending it to me. It's a little arrowhead. It's actually an arrowhead that he found, and he's sending it to me, and it's in a little small shadow box, and I appreciate that. I do, Jake. I appreciate that a lot. But wintertime catfishing, and we was talking anyway. Me and Justin was talking about bait. Shad is plentiful. Perch is plentiful. Perch gets tough. For some reason, I'm not seeing the whole sentence, Kentucky. What did you say? Oh, okay. LS Outdoors, come in the house. We up to 41 guys. But me and him got to talking, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I'm thinking in a different direction. For summer, I always like using brim, bluegill, whatever. I've always loved brim, big brim heads, cut brim, live brim. But at the same time, and I always loved using largemouth bass, and I can use them in North Carolina and crappie. But in the wintertime, do these fish not go deep? Do they not school up in big schools and get pretty lethargic, especially since they are both a sunfish? Because I know back when I bass tournament fish, in the wintertime, we had to go deep for the largemouth. So if I'm wrong, please, somebody come in there and correct me. But would the brim and the largemouth and the Kentucky spot not be more susceptible to being eaten by catfish since they are lethargic in the wintertime, being they are a type of sunfish? So would that not make it a little bit better bait since they are schooled up in big schools and are very lethargic in cold water? Because I watched Richard Jean, the fishing machine, and he was fishing for bluegill in pretty deep water. And when he found them, they was schooled up pretty tight. So, am I wrong? Jeff Manning, you can answer that question. Richard, I'm sure there's a lot of guys in here that can answer that question. I mean, I've always used bluegill when I could find them, and that's mainly in the summer. Is that the reason that we use some of the baits that we use, is because they are easy to get? G Money's in the house tonight. I guess Jeff and them's done dropped off of here for a few minutes, and that's fine. Is that the reason that we use certain baits, is that they're easy accessible? The perch, now Lake Wiley's loaded in perch, but wintertime, them perch get tough to get. You might can find them, but getting them to bite can be tough. Spring, summer, and fall, now you can wear them out when you can find them. He's trying to sit and look pretty. That might be true. Exactly, Justin. That's what we was talking about today, and that's what I was thinking, was because back when I bass fished, we usually in the cold, dead cold of winter, I went to a big Carolina rig Right. Right, I'm sure. But you understand what I'm saying about the brim being schooled up in deep water? Catfish are gonna hang in some deep holes in the wintertime, especially when it gets ready to be like it's gonna be. There's Richard. He must have dropped off here for a few minutes when I was asking that question about the bluegill and the bass. But we always went to a Carolina rig with a long leader and either throw a lizard or small worms in deep water off of points to catch schooling up bass. But they're hanging deep. They're very lethargic. That's crappie. But I love crappie because they ball up real heavy in the wintertime also. Oh, that's fine, Richard. What's up, Challenging Outdoors? Welcome to the party. Yeah, I guess some of these other guys have dropped off here that could answer these questions. Jeff and Dieter, now Richard's back. What I was asking Richard was that, are we looking at bait wrong? Are we... I use bluegill and bass mainly in the summertime because it's easy accessible. Perch and stuff, most of the time year round, but wintertime perch gets tough to get a bite, even though you can find them. Wintertime shad's all around and big balls and stuff here and there, but mainly it's hard to get them unless you can throw a big heavy net that can go deep. So, with that being said, with these bluegill and these largemouth bass and being in big schools, deep water, being lethargic, would that not be what the catfish might be eating? Justin, be safe out there, buddy. Yeah, I know you got a call. Just be safe out there. We appreciate you what you do. Wyatt, thank you, buddy. I enjoyed having you in the house tonight. No, PD, he's got a call tonight. He's on the boo-boo bus tonight. He's on the ambulance tonight. That guy's a paramedic, and he ever 24 on, 48 off, and he's right back to work. So he's pulling his 24 today. What's going on, Green Bicycles? So that's what I was just wondering to ask some of y'all guys is, about that. Do we use the baits because they're easy to get, or do we use baits that's actually the best to be used at the time that we use them? I love shad. I always love them, especially the big gizzard shads, any time of year. Summertime, it's hard to keep them alive, to keep them fresh bait, but it's, I don't know, it was just something that crossed my mind because I got to thinking about bass back in my bass days, that if you could find the bass deep in them schools, you usually could load a boat. And the same way with brim. What's up? Scotty's in the house. Guys, we got 34 people and I don't have a thumbs up. Y'all breaking my heart. So, wintertime fishing. We talked a little bit about baits and stuff. I know, Richard, you done told me you had trouble with bluegill. They give you a hard time. 29 thumbs up. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not seeing it on my side, guys. I'm sorry. I will apologize for that. For some reason, I'm not seeing but a 0 at the top of mine. Anchor or dragging? You have... You have a hard time finding distance shad in cold weather. I've got to get me a better net that'll go down deep. That's my problem. I got a 10-foot net. It's just I did not pay attention when I bought it that it's got them eco-friendly weights on it, and it just don't have enough weight to get it down there. So, who knows? I'm gonna add more weight to it and actually get another net. It's got the 3/8 hole, and I like to have at least a 1/2 inch. You drag 99% of the time of the year. Okay, I know Richard loves anchoring, but I'm in wintertime. I just wonder, since the fish are kind of scattered, they're laying in the mud, they're not going to move much. Um, is it better to drag at a very slow rate and try to drag them through the mud? And there you're anchored. See, guys, that's what I want. I want your input on here. Let's make this all part of us. 50-50. You have to set longer. Right. Richard, I mean, if that's the case, what do you look for to set up on to anchor? You know, that would be the question. Got you. You know, to me, I always like to try to find a point where you got two channels coming together, like the main channel and maybe a good creek channel coming in, that meet up and anchor up here and be able to throw off out into the deep and maybe put a few up shallow, especially if you're going to have a good warming up day. Uh, Dragging can be very productive. I think anchoring, you can probably mud flats and structure. Yep. Oh, excuse me, guys. Been a long day. So I mean, I'm just learning too, guys. That's why I'm asking the questions on here from y'all to get your input. That'll help each one of us out, because we got a lot of guys in here just learning how to drift, learning what to look for, when to anchor up, when not to anchor up. Points is always, to me, is always a good thing, but there are times when you need to hit the flats and drag baits across them flats, whether it's shallow flats or deep flats. That's, you know, very close adjacent to the river channel itself. Bait sizes. Can't drift from the bank. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure they're having trouble getting bait. Oop. See, we getting input. That's what I like. We get to both the pros and the cons, you know, of what you want to do. Anchoring, whether you're anchoring, drifting, or dragging. Basically the same thing, except when you're drifting with the wind. .5. Got you, Jeff. Good information right there. Where you been when I was talking about the bait? You back in the house? Excuse me, guys. I am so sorry. Jeff, I was asking about bait. I was thinking, and I might be thinking in the wrong direction as far as bait. Do we use the bait because it's easy to get for catfishing, or do we use bait because it's what we need to use to catch the fish? Got you, Richard. You know, I was talking about brim, bluegill, and largemouth bass and Kentucky spots are a sunfish. And that's what they eat, like the perch. But, you know, the days when we get one or two fish, what if we actually caught a mess of bluegill in the wintertime, and the fish are actually, that's what they're feeding on, is bluegill, because the bluegill are loaded up in deeper holes in deep water. Same way with largemouth. That's what me and Justin Wampuscat was talking about. Largemouth schools up heavy in the winter too. And in the summer, I love using brim and largemouth because I'm in North Carolina. I'll be spinning the wheel here in just a minute, Kentucky. What time is it? Somebody tell me what time is it. It don't show me on here. We've been on here 35 minutes. All right, I'll go over one more thing and we will spin the wheel and see who's going to grab this. Carolina rig, Santee rig, or Santee rig with a bobber. What's up? What's up, Chase? My grandson's in here tonight. What's 8:32, 8:35? Oh, the time, duh. Maurice is in the house. Santee rig with a bobber. If the catfish is laying in the mud, I always wonder, do we want to suspend that bait? Or do we want that bait laying down there in the mud with them? Santee rig, Santee rig, Santee with demon dragons. Yeah, I mean, that's, I just wonder, I know once the water hits in the 40s, I usually take my bobber off in a straight Carolina rig. I might be wrong, but that's how I usually go with in the wintertime. Places you, let's see, I done went over that, went over the bait. Okay, Carolina rig. That's exactly what I do. I take my bobbers off or the demon dragons or whatever. Once that water hits, you know, say 47, 46 degrees, I usually pull my bobbers off or demon dragons or whatever I'm using. And that's exactly what I do. Chase, I'll be doing it here in just a second, buddy. All right, now, PD, when you say a goodie bag, now remember, I want people to try to produce something that you would fish with, not just like a collection. You understand what I'm trying to do? And I mean, I might have to go with that. Stand on your head and gargle with peanut butter. Now that might be fun to watch. Oh, give it a real picture. Alright, guys, let's go ahead and get this done. I ain't gonna be able to set this where y'all can see it, I don't think. Let me see if I can turn this a little bit. I might can turn it down. Now remember, there's a color on here that actually will we'll see who's gonna do it. You ain't gonna be able to see the whole thing. You can see who comes up. And who's gonna be melting this off. Now guys, you remember what I was asking was that whoever I hit that's in chat tonight on that random search, and whoever hits on here will have to mail that person. Y'all will have to private message each other. Whoever's name comes up, you private message who's on the wheel, and they will send you the product that they produce, whether it's dragon weights, bobbers, or whatever. Lena's not on here, so if we come up on her name, which is the yellow, we will spin again. So here we go. Let's see who's going to be giving away the prize. Christian. Christian's in the house. Where you at, Christian? Come in there and say hello. Christian, you still in the house with us tonight? And I'm getting ready to spin this chat. Christian, are you still in the house? Say hello. And I'm spinning the chat right now. Actually, PD. How'd you know? Christian in the red. Hello, you still here? All right. Well, actually, PD fishing just hit the randomizer on the spin of the wheel. Congratulations, PD. Let me write down the winning name of the wheel. And actually, let's see. Let's see. Christian, you're actually the one on the wheel. Guys, hold on just a second. I want to make sure I keep up with all this. All right, Christian. PD, you and Christian figure out how. I don't know. PD, you don't have Facebook. So, I tell you what, PD. Christian, do you have a Facebook or... Actually, you can text me. Everybody, my number is 704-600-8369. Christian, if you want to do that, and I will text you PD's information. PD, send me a text with your mailing address, and I will pass it along to Christians. All right, Christian. PD wins everything. He just a lucky rascal lady. Tell you what, we'll spin it again. We did hit over 40 tonight. All right, Christian. My number is 704-600-8369. 8369. PD or Christian, when you send me that information, I will send your, or when you just send me your number, and I will send it on to PD, because I've got his number in my phone, and I will send on that information to him, and then you and him can talk. How's that? Or I'll send you PD's phone number. Either way, it don't matter. All right, Team Real, Richard, Team Keeping It Real. Each month we're going to have a grand prize spinning, and Richard's going to cover 2 of the months. He's donating a prize, and once a month we will do a drawing starting next month. Since this month's already gone, we will do a once a month drawing. Don't take your name off the wheel, PD. Okay. Team what was cast back? They must have been a no-show or a no-ride. All right. Justin, PD won tonight. Well, guys, since we did, all right, Christian, I'll do that. I'll give him PD. I will send you Christian's phone number, and y'all can converse on what you want. Oh, I hear you, Justin. All right, Jeff. I know you're a busy man. All right, let's do one more spin, guys, since we did hit 40. And I told you we would. Let's go. If it hits yellow, we got to spin again because that's Lena. All right. Justin Fishing Fetish is the next one on the prize wheel. Let me write this down. And then I'll spin. righty, guys, here we go. Justin, you can't win your own prize. Let me spin this rascal again, guys. Old Buzztail. Old Buzztail, you still in here tonight? Old Buzztail, tell me you still in here, because I had you on. It was listed in here while you was in here. Is Buzztail still in here? Hello, hello, hello. You gotta be in chat to win. There he is, old Buzztail. Buzztail, my number is 704-600-8369. 704-600-8369. Text me your telephone number and I will pass it on to Justin Fishing Fetish. I've got his number in my phone. And he will get with you and y'all will figure out how to get his product to you. I think he's making some drifting weights. And I think Christian's making some drifting weights. So with that being said, I'm sure they're two different kind of drifting weights. If you do have Facebook and once you get them, how about putting them on Patriot Catfisher's Facebook, the pictures of them? I would love to see them. Or send them to me on my phone and I'll post them up if you don't mind. So Buzztail, did you get my phone number? Well, see, Richard, I wasn't giving away all the goodies. So the grand prize Richard doesn't give away the goodies is he's producing a tackle box with all the tackle that he would normally use on a fishing trip. Buzztail, 704-600-8369. 704-600-8369. What, Peeling Drags in the house. Thank you for coming in, buddy. Oh, Lord, y'all giving each other a hard time, ain't you? Uh-oh. Not y'all ain't betting a steak dinner now, are you? There you go. Chase, thank you for coming in the house with us tonight, buddy. We love you. Get you some rest. And I love y'all's room. My daughter painted her room up with a giant American flag on her whole wall. She ain't down, so you had a chance to tune in. I hear you, Peeling. Well, I appreciate you coming in, buddy. I enjoy having you in the house with us. I enjoyed you coming down with the tournament. Oh, y'all cooked me a steak too. You did get it, Buzztail. All right, Buzztail. Just when you text me, make sure you send your name with it because I won't recognize the phone number. I'll try to catch the last numbers that coming in, so I'll have it. But make sure you put your name and your phone number. And Justin, I will send that information to you. And you can give him a call and y'all can figure out how y'all work out the mailing and all of that of each one of them. And if I'll ask tonight, if anybody wants to be taken off the wheel, since Justin, actually he's got one tonight, and Christian, if y'all want to come off the wheel tonight and somebody else step up in the wheel, let me know. Justin, do you want me to take you off the wheel tonight? And Christian, do you want me to take you off the wheel tonight? You stay on? PD, I ain't taking you off? Okay. You're very welcome, old Buzztail. Put you on for next week. All right. You'll stay. All right, guys. Since Lena didn't come in tonight, Kentucky, I'm going to put you in her spot. I've got my name on the wheel. Bustel, you very welcome. I've got my name on the wheel, guys, and I'll be producing catfish bobbers. So if anybody hits my color, which is pink, then yeah, Kentucky, you old yellow. Kentucky, you are on the wheel. Big Nasty still want him some bacon breeches. I'm going to tell you what, I got the wife looking for you a pair of bacon breeches that will fit you. You're a big old 8-foot rascal, so it'll be tough to put you in some. You'll probably have to wear them like knee knockers. I'll find you a pair. But, if I find you a pair of leggings, you will have to send a picture and put it on Patriot Catfisher's Facebook page. Just make sure you wear a long shirt, please. Yeah, they'll look like shorts on him, won't they? Oh. Guys, I had a blast tonight. Yeah, he gonna do a fishing video in them. Look like biker shorts on him. Yeah, that'd be for sure. We'll all have to pile up, find out where he's gonna wear them and where he's fishing at, and I'll go live and show this. Yeah, I really don't want to see that either, K&B. No, I really don't. Spandex bacon breeches. Lord have mercy, y'all boys ain't right. I had a blast tonight, guys. And I want to keep doing this. And remember why I sat down and talked. She has a MacBook Pro computer. So I'm going to download the app where I can start bringing each one of y'all in. That Google Hangouts. So each show, once I get this downloaded, figure out how to make it work, then I'm going to start bringing each one of y'all in once a week, maybe 2 people a week, maybe 15, 20 minutes a person. Once a week, I'll bring in another YouTuber onto the channel. We'll ask questions. I want y'all to think about questions of who's coming up. I'll announce the next week who will be on. No, I haven't got up with him yet. I'm going to go ahead and download this app. I talked with Lyle. He told me a few things that I needed to do. If I have any questions, I will get up with him. He's been going live. Oh, see. No. I don't want to see all that. Oh, that's fine, Richard. So that's something I am working on for future shows that I can start bringing each one of you in. All the rest of y'all, please think about questions that you might want to ask each other in this chat. I want to keep it with just YouTubers. You know, I don't want this channel to turn into a tournament channel. Yeah, they outlawed. You got that right. Thank you, Mountain Way. That's for sure. All right, guys. On my Facebook page and on here too, I don't want, this show is not going to turn into announcing tournaments, tournament trails, tournament fishing, or whatever. Definitely no pay lakers. With that being said, one of the guys that helped me out as far as advertising my tournament and stuff and went out of his way to try to help. He tried to find me somebody to get my shirts and stuff. was Nick from Bottom Feeders Fishing Club. And he had posted up on my Facebook page a tournament. And he wasn't thinking, he was just going through doing mass additions, adding to different fishing places. I do not allow the What's Up One Cast on my Facebook page. I do not allow any kind of advertisement of any kind at all. Simply because I get bombarded. Last week I had 7 different people post up 7 different tournaments without even coming to me, without even reading my header stating that there will be no advertisements at all about tournaments. I went straight in there and deleted. If they do it again, then I will block them. That Facebook page is for bragging rights. That's for you to show off your catch, your videos, your pictures, tell about your fishing adventures or whatever, but it's not for advertisement. And I don't want it to go there. The same way with this show right here. Yes, I'm thinking about asking y'all next week. I've got it wrote down. I got a few questions I want to ask you next week, but about a few other things that maybe a sponsor or two that wants to help. But that being said, that's pretty iffy because I don't want it to go there. I would rather keep it in between all of us. But with that being said, since he did help me, and this is the one time and one time only that I'm going to do this, is they're holding their first tournament of the year. It's called the Jack and Jill Tournament. And if you want to have anything to do with that tournament, get a hold of him. They open it up to the public. But his name is Nick Jones. It's for Bottom Feeders Fishing Club. So if you want to fish in this tournament, it's down in Fayetteville. I think it's on Jordan Lake. Get in touch with Nick. With that being said, that's all I'm saying about a tournament. I do appreciate Nick and everything he does. He does a lot of good for the veterans and his community down there. So Nick, here's to you, and I hope you do good, buddy. I really do. With that being said, guys, I love tonight. I enjoyed it. We hit 41 people on the counter. I appreciate everything that y'all do. Everybody that's got on the wheel, I appreciate you what you do. And I got my name on the wheel too, guys. So, and I understand that it might cost you a little bit of money to donate for this. But this is all of our channel, not just mine. And I want each one of us to be involved in all the giveaways. Next year, those of you that didn't make it to the tournament, I pray that you can make it to the next one. The next one's going to be even bigger and even better. I promise you that. James Burke let me know that he'll be making 2 more rods for next year. And I got another guy in here that I don't know if he's still in here or not. Trey, you still in here? Not Trey Cunningham. Trey Hodge, there he is. Trey Hodge donated also something for next year's tournament. He said that he will, and this will be raffled off just like the rods was. He does taxidermy work, and he called and we talked. He wants to, for the tournament, to do a raffling to actually do a replica of the winning person's big fish. He understands that that fish could be 50+ pounder. He knows that. But if you winning, and he said that he would do a bass as long as you've got true measurements, measure the fish, length and girth, and take at least 3, 4, 5 good pictures of the fish, then he'll mount that. Yes, sir, Trey. I thank you, buddy. That is a great offer. That's a big prize, and it's from a YouTuber like us, guys. I appreciate it, everybody. That's an amazing thing. So next year, make sure that you bring some ticket money, guys. because there's going to be some good prizes. Yep, that would. And next year, old Patriot James might be on the boat fishing with all you guys. I'd love to have me a big old 80-pounder hanging on the wall. You put stuff in the box for next year? Yeah, I want all of us to. I want all of y'all to think about that next year at the tournament. That went over well for giveaways and stuff like that, and we'll do more drawings, not just for tickets, but just giveaways for however many boats. We'll draw a number of a boat, and then they'll win a prize. PD, don't hurt yourself, buddy. I appreciate that. But it's all of our tournament. This is all of our show. With that being said, God bless America, buddy. God bless every one of y'all. Y'all the one that makes this show possible. That's why I plan on bringing y'all in next, as soon as I can get it figured out. I plan on bringing each and every one of you into the show. Trey, that's an amazing gesture, buddy. It really is. And guys, I'm still getting donations coming in, going to the honor guard of people that actually are seeing the tournament feed now and calling me and sending donations. Guys, so don't forget to thank a veteran out there and remember what they've done for us. We've got some veterans that come in here, quite a few that was in here tonight. I'll send it to me as soon as I get everything, PD. As soon as it all comes into me, I'll get out y'all's information. Guys, gals, I appreciate you coming in the house tonight. We had a great show. God bless each and every one of you. God bless you and bless America. With that being said, I see y'all on the water. Take care. Say bye.